Oh, now, y'all already know what time it is. Say, check me out, man, before I start my video, bro. Y'all already know what to do, man. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. When you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hitting that bell notification to all. So anytime I drop video, you be notified. ASAP Rocky, you can hop on, we can kick it and we can vibe. The message of today is you can't do everything that everybody else do. Because life is going to always life. Understanding what you have to bring to the table and understanding how much weight you have on your shoulders will determine what and what you cannot do. Like if you have a family, okay, your family is depending on you. You can't mess up in certain aspects of life and expect for the consequences that you have not to mess up what you got going with your family. Okay, let's say you have a nice paying job. You got a nice paying job, right? You and your partners, all y'all do is smoke, right? You used to smoke a lot. You stop. You got this nice paying job. You know they drug test randomly, right? In your mind, you thinking like, oh man, I can still smoke, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can still smoke, bro. I can just use the fake piss, you feel me, to do what I do. And that's cool. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, what would happen is if you got that drug test taken on you and you fail and now you lost your job, right? A lot of people would be like, oh, bro, I'm a real hustler, bro. I'm that. I understand that. But you just lost a nice paying job because you wanted to get high. A lot of times people nowadays use drugs to escape reality. Okay, if you're not in a state that legally where you can smoke legally, right? And then if let's say you're not in a state you can smoke legally and you got a good paying job, why would you risk smoking or getting high for the good paying job? Right? You done fuck around and got you a house, you fuck around and got you a car, you fuck around and put your family in positions where they can win. Why would you sacrifice all of that just to get high? These are things that I had to go through. Don't think that I'm just trying to say certain things. My father spill a bit. Don't think I'm just trying to say certain things just to say it. Because I've been in situations where I wanted to get high and I lost the job. You see what I'm saying? And then guess what I had to do? I had to reflect and learn from these situations. You see what I'm saying? Certain things you do in life will reflect you for a long time. See, right then and there when you're doing what you do, it's cool. It's cool you getting high with your little homeboys, your little homegirls. It's cool y'all breaking into cars doing this. It's cool y'all running in somebody's house, somebody y'all kick those boys, jack boys, all that. It's cool when you doing what you're doing. All right? But then what'll happen when you fuck around and y'all go and break into a house? You see what I'm saying? And then everybody fold on you. Now you got to do time. What'll happen when you got a good paying job, but you want to get high? So now you get high, you get popped that drug test. You see what I'm saying? Then they hit you with this. You in your mind, you like, bro, I got that fake piss, bro. And they always, I got to be in there to watch you do it. What'll happen when you put your family in a good position to strive better in life? And then you mess it all up because you want to get high. You mess it all up because you want to be a jack boy. You mess it all up because you want to sell dope. What'll happen? Now all that's gone. The only thing you can think of is, damn, I wish I didn't do that. I know. I said the same thing. I'm talking about crying at certain points like, damn, I wish I didn't do that. And then you know the craziest part about the whole situation is, even though I'm saying this, even though you probably been through a certain situation like this in your life, right? As soon as you got back on your feet a little bit, you went right back to doing the same thing that messed you up in the beginning. You see what I'm saying? See, that's a fool mindset. Why would you go back and do the same thing that cost you certain things just because you got back on your feet a little bit? Why would you do it? Why would you even risk your freedom for doing certain things that you know got you caught up? Why would you do it? We as humans are creatures of habits. That's what we are. We're creatures of habits, right? And as creatures of habits, you can meet somebody. You know what they do. They get caught up for it, right? They'll do it again. I was a creature of habit from cheating back in the day. The only thing that made me stop cheating was me getting cheated on in the worst way possible. See what I'm saying? We as human are creatures of habits. And whatever you do, 9 times out of 10, you did it because you didn't get caught. And what did you do? Since you didn't get caught, you're going to do it again. And you're going to do it again. And you're going to do it again. Then you fuck around and get caught, and then you try to be more slick about what you're doing. I was the same way. Get caught up doing something I know I ain't had no business doing, and then trying to figure out how to wiggle my way around the system. But sometimes I feel like God's plan for his people won't allow that. Because you could be around certain people, right? These folk don't never get popped for no drug test. These folk don't never get caught up cheating. These folk don't never get caught up getting busted by the police. These folk don't never get caught up in no type of situation. But every time you do something, you end up getting caught up in that situation. Every time. And then you would think to yourself like, damn, how come they always getting away scot-free? You feel me? But I'm always getting caught. It's because you have a higher purpose in life. Right? The Father, the man above, the Father is trying to show you this is not the way. I feel. Everything happens for a reason though. Right? See, I lost my truck driving job once from smoking. Then I lost another truck driving job because I didn't report an accident. But even then I was still smoking, knowing that I had just got caught prior to this for smoking. See what I'm saying? And then at that point, beauty happened. Because I lost my job, got another job, and I started doing content creation, started doing YouTube. Everything does happen for a reason. Certain things that happen will open up your eyes, and certain things will happen for you to understand that you have a higher purpose. He's not going to give you the guidebook and be like, bro, this is what's going to happen in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's not going to happen. You got to figure it out just like I had to. I could have easily went right back to the dope. But did I? No. Why? Because I ain't want to be 145 no more. I ain't want to be built like a skeleton no more. I ain't want to look like the way that I was looking no more. See what I'm saying? One thing about life is this right here. The easiest thing you can ever do in life is quit. That's the easiest thing you can do. You could be in a situation, right? And be like, you know what? Bro, I ain't getting nowhere in life. I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm finna just quit. That's the easiest thing you can do. The hardest thing you can do in life, right, is learn from your mistakes and then fix your mistakes, right? That's the hardest thing you can ever do. Because you know how much time and effort it takes for you to understand your mistakes and then be like, you know what, I'm not going to give up and keep going. It take a lot from you. You know how much energy it takes for you to quit? About this much. Fuck it, I'm done. I ain't got time for this shit. It's easy to quit on something. It's harder to keep the balance and understand that, damn, okay, I messed up. I'm human. I can be man or woman enough to say I messed up. Let me get back on my feet and let me do something, right? Because we're not perfect. We're not perfect, right? But at the same time, don't be a fool and think, well, shit, I ain't perfect, so shit, I was meant to mess up on this. No. You got to go through something to learn something. So whatever you went through in your life, learn from what you went through, right? Reflect on it, and then tell yourself, you know what, I ain't going down that path no more. See, a lot of people, they won't listen to this video because this is real life shit. Understanding your flaws, understanding your mistakes, understanding your strengths, understanding your weaknesses, understanding who you are as a person is very vital in life. Because see, I could be in a room full of people, right? And then I see them smoking on the ice. You see what I'm saying? And then that would be my choice to be like, damn, okay, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? I could be in a room full of people right now and they smoking that gas. And then it's my choice to be like, damn, okay, do I want to do this or do I not want to do this? I done been in certain situations where it still affected me from what I'd done in the past. Jobs, opportunities. See what I'm saying? But one thing I never did was quit. Now, it was times that I was deterred from the situation where I was like, damn, bro, like, I done got in this situation, like, You know what I'm saying? We'll whoop in the third. But that humbleness of saying like, damn, I did mess up, but it gotta be a better way. Let me find it. That will really show you who a person really is. Not quitting on something will show you who a person really is. You see what I'm saying? Understanding your flaws will show you who a person really is. It's easy for a motherfucker to lie to you. It's easy for you to lie to yourself. But it's harder for you to be honest with yourself. It's hard for people to be honest with other people. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say it take this much energy to quit. But it takes this much energy for you to really tune into your star player, understand of what you did. Me being in certain situations opened up my eyes to say, you know what? Okay, I did that. But I have kids to raise. So when my kids get in certain situations, I can be able to give them the game. Because my kids are not going to listen to everything I say. They're not going to listen to everything their mom says. But just that free game, and then them understand like, okay, damn, mom and dad did go through these certain situations, and I might not have seen exactly how it affected them, but at the same time, them giving me that game is letting me understand like, okay, yeah, this is real. See, when you in a certain situation and it's one of those blessed situations, I'm talking about like you got you a good job, you at a good school, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got an opportunity of lifetime that most people don't. And it always be like that. You always be in a situation, not always, but a lot of times you'll be in a situation that most people would never even get. Right? And then you will mess it up by doing things that most people don't get the opportunity. You will mess it up by doing the same thing that they doing. Right? For instance, you could be with a good woman. Right? You could be with a good woman. Right? All your homeboys around and they all cheating on their old lady. And when they cheating, they bringing around other females who want you. And then you mess around and cheat too. Right? That was a mistake you made. We're not perfect. But at the same time, you just messed over a good woman. And then you go mess with this woman who don't got a house, she don't got a car, she don't pay no bills, she don't even fucking cook. You know what I'm saying? She got about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 baby daddies, right? You about to be the 11th, right? She poke holes in condoms just to collect child support money. That's how she's surviving. See what I'm saying? You left that for a woman who cook, clean. They better go to work every day, you feel me? She come home, bro. She take care of you and the kids, you know what I'm saying? You ain't never got to worry about nothing. Like, these are things that you got to go through to learn. Just like that job that you had, right? You fucked around and got into a good job. Everything was all goddamn me fine and dandy. You fucked around and messed with some people at the job that you done got cool with. Now y'all are smoking and doing all this what you know you weren't supposed to do. You probably hold a higher position than these people, and then you lost your job, bro. You lost your job. Now you got to go back to your family on some shit like, I messed up. What are you going to do now, though? See, when people start talking like that, people don't want to listen to that. Because the first thing that'll come out somebody's mouth is, shit, that ain't me, bro. That ain't me, bro. I can smoke, I can get high, bro. I can do this, I can do that, bro. And I ain't going to never get caught. Never say never. Never say never. Because at the end of the day, bro, something happened to you and you was the breadwinner, you're going to be sick to your stomach. You're going to be wishing that you had listened to somebody. See what I'm saying? A lot of people think just because I'm 28 going on 29 years old, I ain't the person to listen to. But if you really knew my background, if you really knew my life story, if you really know what I've been through, it'll hit different. No, I ain't never been in no shootouts, but I done got shot at. No, I ain't never been no gang member, but I done hung out with them. No, I ain't never been no dope boy, no street dude, but I done been around them. Half them dudes was my kinfolk. You feel me? Half them dudes my dog. You see what I'm saying? No, I ain't never shot at nobody. I ain't never shot at nobody. Now, I ain't never went to jail or prison. I haven't. Right? These are, I'm not going to say the typical stories, but as black men, this is what a lot of black men endured. The streets, prison, jail, because of our environment. And instead of the older homies or the big homies really saying like, hey, don't do this, right? Don't do this, don't do that. They seen that the younger generation, my generation, 80 baby generation, early 2000 baby generation, they seen that we was hard headed. They come out of prison trying to give us the game, but we didn't want to listen to them because we felt like they were old. We felt like they were old. Why would we listen to y'all and y'all old? So they ain't give us the game. And then a lot of us end up doing the same thing that they did. It's just a repeat cycle. Life is going to always life. But one thing you should never do is give up. One thing you should never do is quit on life. One thing you should never do is just be like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I don't want to do it anymore. Boom. It'll be easy for me to quit doing YouTube. But it's harder for you to understand that certain things gotta happen. You are very uncomfortable in a situation. But you need to rise up and prevail through that. It's harder to do that. It's harder to swallow your pride in certain situations and understand that you was wrong. It's hard. But at the end of the day, if you don't do it, nobody else gonna do it for you. If I don't get on here and make my YouTube videos, ain't nobody else gonna do it for me. See what I'm saying? That's why I had came out with the guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. Because that's something I never heard nobody say. I wanted to be so original with what I did that it touched you in a whole nother way. Me going through everything that I went through before I did the YouTube really humbled me. But at the same time, I'ma always keep my foot on your neck. Because I understood real quick. In order to grow and gain in life, there's certain things you have to cut out. In order for you to be successful in life, there's certain things you need to cut out. In order for you to grow in life, you need to grow up. And it don't happen overnight. Nothing happens overnight. A man or woman growth, a man or woman maturity doesn't happen overnight. And these are things that I really had to understand and keen into. Because it's easy to follow the leader. But it's harder to branch off and do your own thing. I'm going to say that one more time. It's easy to follow the leader, but it's harder to branch off and do your own thing. See what I'm saying? I'm just 28 going on 29 years old. And some of the things that I've been through, some of the things that y'all heard that I've been through, that's real life. Ain't no fake in my rap. I don't have to lie about it. These are things that as young people we really need to understand. One, credit. You need to understand credit. Because a lot of people might say, oh boy, money talk. Money do talk. But credit talk too. Right? Did you know if you want to buy a house, 620 is the minimum. 620, 630 is the minimum that your credit got to be at for you to get a house. Did you know that? Did you know that when you go get a car and they run that credit and they don't see good credit, the first thing come out their mouth, hey, you got somebody that can co-sign you? Somebody with good credit? Oh, you ain't been there yet? You ain't been in that situation where your credit matters? I didn't understand that at a young age. I don't know if they taught me that in school or not. Why? Because I chose this route instead of that route. I didn't listen in a lot of situations. Credit matters. Saving money for a rainy day, that matters. Cause you gonna get in. I don't give a fuck if you was rich or poor. Okay? You never know what'll happen. Okay? Understanding who you are as a person, that matters. Okay? Pouring information into people that you can really trust matters. People like to flex money and do this, do that, but they don't even do nothing for their family. And then you get in a situation where now it's time for you to buy a house and land, and you thinking just because you got some bread, that's going to... But it don't work like that. It don't work like that. I'm just giving you free game right now. Because life is always going to life. Regardless if you up or if you down. It don't matter. Life is going to life. And either you going to quit, or you going to put your big boy pants on, your big girl pants on, bro. You going to keep moving. Because time ain't waiting on nobody. It never has and it never will. And until you understand that, you're gonna be idling. But look, man, we only ask for 3 things, man: guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. And if it ain't that, man, I already know what time it will be over here. Till next time. Oh, now, man, I appreciate everybody who's been rocking my videos. Don't think just because I got my head up like this, I'm bald. I'm not. Y'all see it. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I just started the wave journey. I know a lot of y'all be like, what the fuck, I been on the wave journey? Ooh. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care about what you've been doing. This is what I'm doing. Okay? Don't come trying to judge me off some shit that you've been doing just because I'm just not. I don't care about none of that shit. You hear me? For real. Man, y'all stay on y'all P's and Q's at all times. Keep y'all head up at all times. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody that you love them, you feel me? And also tell somebody about these videos. Go tell somebody to holler at Key, you feel me? Go tell somebody to go watch Key videos and really get that guidance, knowledge, and wisdom. For real. Don't think just because of my age that I can't really give you game. Because I really can. Because there's certain situations that I've been in that you ain't never been in your life. And there's certain situations that you've been in that I ain't never been in my life. Understand that when people try to give you the game, when people try to give you guidance and knowledge and wisdom, and you don't listen to it, you a fool. But the wise man to sit back and listen, soak in everything that's around him, all the free game that he get, and then he utilizes that in his everyday life. Somebody that you think don't listen, somebody that you think ain't this, somebody that you think ain't that is way farther than you mentally, physically, and spiritually. So I'm just keeping it a bean, dog.